How's it going, everybody? It's Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. It is Thursday, my last night of work, probably. Don't think I'm working this weekend, but today we're going to talk about some good old modern gaming and what's going right and what's going wrong. Well, I can say one thing. If you see my thumbnail, I showed a picture of Expedition 33. Holy smokes! As I did my research on this game, did my research on this game, realizing it's like I said, a little over 30 people made this game. It's like a new developing team. Samfall Interactive took like 5 years to make. I guess it has some people from Ubisoft, and they made a killer game. They made a game for the gamers out there. It feels like, I mean, this game is, if you haven't played it, play it, because take note, PlayStation, Xbox, this is what you need to try to come up with. This little secret sauce right here. Come up with a game for people to play. There's there's nothing going wrong in the game. It's awesome. It's just great to play. Just the fact that it's hard as heck, man. And once you get used to it, you still have to farm some XP in this game, but pretty sweet. I like it. I believe this was probably a low budget game too. It didn't take much to make it, so I consider this a AA game, and that's pretty sweet. And I'm going to give you some examples of some sweet games to play and some games that why. We'll start off with why. The Horizon games. Why you got to keep cramming crap down our throats with Horizon? You know, you got the Horizon Lego game. You got Horizon HD or whatever. You know, remaster. You know, cut this out, PlayStation. We don't need another Horizon. Oh, the same game. I don't want to be playing the same game. Same thing with Last of Us. You know, 1 and 2. You know, we don't need to keep replaying the same game over and over again. As for the television show, I have not watched the second season, just for the fact it's like, yeah, I've already played the game. I don't need to watch the show. I'm probably going to end up watching it when all the episodes are out. But yeah, I'm getting kind of burned out on that too. Let's show an awesome game that came out. It got controversy and all that, but it still sold a bunch. Hogwarts Legacy. It's still an original game too, which is pretty sweet. You play it, it's sweet. Yeah, granted, it don't have the game to play and stuff like that, but this game is pretty awesome, pretty sweet, pretty cool. It sold a bunch of copies. Yeah, Warner Brothers actually made this. Come on, Warner Brothers, get your heads out of your butt. We don't need no crappy games. Get something good. Get a good Batman game out too. Now let's go with another good game that only one person made. Balatro, the good old card-based game right here. I play the crap out of this game. This game sold millions of copies, and yeah, I got my cards right here. But this was a mobile game, I think, originally, and this came out, and this game is primo. Let's go with another crappy game. How about the quadruple A game, Skull and Bones, that Ubisoft made? This was a real dumpster fire. Yeah. Who asked for this garbage? I thought everybody was going to try to do the Assassin's Creed Black Flag type gameplay, and they butchered it. Let's go with another bad one, which I hate to say this. Why did they had to do this one? I still like this game. I'm still gonna beat it and play it, but that's Until Dawn. Why they had to remaster this one and do all that stuff with this game here? Where's the originality and stuff like that? Let's go with a good game that people didn't play. Oh, one of my lights just went out. Oh well. But this one is a hidden gem. That's actually made by Ubisoft. They actually did a decent job on this has to be a lower budget game. That's the Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. If you're in the old classic Prince of Persia games, go pick this up. This game is actually pretty decent. Check out the reviews for it if you're not too sure. It's actually a pretty decent game. Go pick this one up. Here's one right here that not too bad. It didn't hit, you know, full force, but it's still a low budget game and stuff like that. It's A Quiet Place. Oh, The Road Ahead, a good survival horror game based on the movie franchise. It's an original game. It's not that bad. It's pretty decent. Go check it out. Play it. Let's go with one that had a lot of controversy going into it, and right up until release date, and it's still People still talk about this game. It still sold a lot of copies, but Ubisoft is a Ubisoft game. Yeah, seems like I'm talking about Ubisoft a few times. This game right here is still good, but it's overbloated with a bunch of stuff. They don't need to do that. They did a good job with the Assassin's Creed Mirage. I can give you a hint, but that's Assassin's Creed Shadows. Still a nice, decent game. I mean, you're in Japan. It's great to have that open world to go running around in. But yeah, people are always sick and tired of the same formula. You know, change it up a little bit. Make a smaller Assassin's Creed game. Mirage was great. Keep doing stuff like that. We don't need to keep having these big open world games where it's bloated with everything. On the rest of the games here, our games are pretty good that you guys should play and stuff like that. And here's one that I got from my buddy Matt. I got the digital version of it, but I wanted the physical version of it, and it's Pacific Drive Deluxe Edition. This game's a lot of fun, but like I said, it's still a low budget game. It's sold millions of copies. It didn't have to take 20 years to make, or 30 years to make, or 10 years to make, but a sweet game. You got your little station wagon, you got to upgrade it and get through that little zone there, and you know, you upgrade your vehicle. It's a sweet game. You want to know why? It's the gameplay. It's fun. Here's one that people didn't expect to shoot through the roof and got a bunch of controversy over it, but this game was pretty awesome. The gameplay was great. Combat was great. Everything was great about this game. That's Stellar Blade. This game was a lot of fun. They weren't afraid to actually have a hot character in the game, and you can play as a hot character. What's wrong with doing that? So, pretty cool. Stellar Blade. That sold a lot. Yeah. I tried to get my buddy Matt to play through this. I don't think he's used to the combat, but he did play through the next game. Still a low budget game, and it didn't take a bunch of money. You know, even if they didn't sell a whole bunch of this game, I still think they did pretty good, and they made a profit on this game. That's RoboCop Rogue City. I played through this a little bit. I love the game, the gun gameplay in it. It's pretty sweet, nice and awesome. So we got RoboCop. This one, oh my God, this one sold a bunch too. I mean, digitally, physically. It took me a while to find a physical version of this one, but I did get the physical version of it, and that is Stray. Just a basic kitty cat game. No thrills, no frills, just a great cat walking simulator. Got a bunch of stuff you got to avoid, some dangers and stuff like that. It's great to be a kitty cat. And boy, this game sold like mint. Then we got one that this was considered a AAA game. And just to get off the Persona series and stuff like that, Atlas did something a little different. And this game, to me, is a perfect game all around. I love this game, and it was something different from Atlas when they made this. It's not Persona, and that's Metaphor ReFantazio. Really awesome game. I beat it, and I don't know if I got platinum on this one or not. Probably didn't, but still a fun game. But my point is these developers are always trying to do the remasters and stuff like that, and remakes and stuff like that. We got Xbox is taking all their old games and bringing it over to PlayStation and stuff like that. And you know, yeah, they're gonna sell a lot, and you know, that's great. But originality, it's very slim. That's why I like the AA games right now. And then you got your indie titles. The indie titles is, you know, this is like an indie title right here. Where is my Expedition 33? This is not really a AAA game. This is still a AA game, and it's really, really fun. I mean, it gets your point across of what this game is. It's got turn-based combat, and like I said, it's hard as nails. It's bringing back the classic games and bringing them up into modern era, but in a different just a different package. It's really fun. Great story. Got some sad moments in it. Got some great moments in it. Like I said, combat's good. The bosses is hard. Like I said, you gotta pay attention to your skills and stuff like that. So it didn't take a ton to make, and it took a little over 30 people to make. How many people did it take to make Assassin's Creed Shadows? Yeah. I still like this game better than Shadows, believe it or not. I love Shadows, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but this is awesome. It didn't take a big budget and didn't take a whole bunch of people to make. And this is really good. I mean, I like it. It don't take much either. I mean, if you're gonna have a bunch of people and make a game, it got Hogwarts Legacy. Pay attention to what people want. This game is really awesome. Why can't developers do that? Nobody wants this garbage. Let me see if I can find it. Nobody wants this garbage. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to get a rehash of this game or The Last of Us. No one wants that. Give it up. Do something. Jeez, we're waiting forever for that Wolverine game for PlayStation 5. I'm going to be retired with my little walker by the time Wolverine comes out. I could say one thing about Death Stranding 2 that Hideo Kojima's is making and stuff like that. At least that didn't take 20 years between the first game and the next game. You had Death Stranding 1 and Death Stranding 2. I think I can't remember what the development, in between time, but it wasn't that long. But I could say one thing about Square Enix, the Final Fantasy VII remake. Between the first one, the second one wasn't so bad, but waiting for the third one. But that's another thing right there is like, that's great. We got the remake and stuff like that. And you got Final Fantasy 16, very controversial combat in that one, action-based combat. Square Enix needs to go back to a little bit of turn-based combat too, just to test it out. Make a smaller game for people to make in the Final Fantasy series with some, turn-based combat and some newer ones. Just to see if people still like it. I bet you they will. They probably make it, not push it out. Not advertising. They'll complain because they didn't make enough money. But make games like Pacific Drive and some RoboCop. It's not that hard to do. None of these games I think are made by, except for the Horizon and Last of Us games are PlayStation and stuff like that. But pretty much all these games are independent developers and stuff like that. And Prince of Persia, yeah, Ubisoft, but still they don't make a console and stuff like that. It's still another developer, third party. Yeah, don't sit on this one either. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Don't sit on that one. Play that one. That's a sweet game. But yeah, enough ranting and raving. Talking about the awesome Expedition 33 and talking about the problem with modern games. This video is all over the place. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. What do you think of the modern gaming with today's games and how they're coming out for AAA? And what do you think of the indie scene and the AA games? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about it and stuff like that. That'd be great to see your guys' opinion on this one. But other than that, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Yeah, my games are all piled all over the floor here, just scattered everywhere. Check you in the next video, everybody. Bye. Fun times indeed.